Today, I'm going to show you remote jobs at Southwest. I also have work from home jobs, monitoring emails with paid training and work from home equipment provided, as well as full or part time and day or night shifts. Hey everyone, it's Suzanne. Today's first work from home job is a client support specialist with the company Empion. Now, this is a fully remote position within the United States, and they are paying between $60,000 and $70,000 annually, as you see here in the job posting. Now, what you'll do in this position, this person is going to become a subject matter expert on their platform and be responsible for empowering their clients or customers to succeed by providing customer support and responding to their inquiries related to any payroll, human resources, or time and attendance applications. So, what does that look like? It means you're going to administer client inquiries or questions through the ticketing system. You're going to assist clients via either email or phone with payroll and HR practice guidance and apply the knowledge within the tool set of Empion. So, you're going to be monitoring emails, you're going to be taking some inbound phone calls, maybe a 50-50 split or at least some sort of split, and then you're going to assist internal and external customers with system modules such as profile setups, reporting, accrual setups, and payroll processing setups. So, going to be doing some setting up of payroll and profiles, staying abreast of system modules and updates, and test for understanding of monthly released features. You're going to assist other departments such as the tax department and implementation department if the need arises, communicate with the product team, management, and development team regarding the customer's needs, and assist with other business objectives as determined by management. They're looking for someone who has some previous experience in customer support, customer success, technical support, sales, or some other customer relations field, previous experience working for a payroll service provider or as an organization's payroll manager is a plus or preferred. Experience in using Empion's payroll platform is a major plus. So, of course, if you have either of those two things, you're going to want to make sure you get those high up on your resume as your previous experience. Need to be able to prioritize and multitask, be positive and professional, have excellent written and verbal communication, proficiency with Microsoft Excel, and an understanding of querying and VLOOKUPs needed. So if you don't know how to do those, just do a Google search, look up some YouTube videos. It'll show you exactly how to do those. CPP is preferred, though not required, depending on experience. So as you can see here, very little experience needed here. They don't really tell you exactly how much you need. So that's where that salary range is between 60 and 70,000. If you have a little less experience, you're probably going to be on the lower end of that scale. If you have a little more experience, you're going to be able to be a little higher on that scale. So what they offer, competitive salary, I just told you, flexible work schedule, positive, respectful, and relaxed environment, and a flat organization, no bureaucracy, stuff just gets done. So meaning you're going to be able to do your job pretty effortlessly. And of course, they're going to provide you with paid training. And typically, companies like this will send you the equipment that you need in order to log on to their online systems. Now, the second position is a part time remote role. It is with the Cigna Group, and it is an operator with the CarePath RX division. This is the fully remote position in the US, and it's in their medical and pharmacy department. This operator is responsible for providing comprehensive admin support to the office. It includes answering and directing inbound calls for all lines of business, filing medical records, and performing various other admin tasks. The ideal candidate will have excellent organizational skills, strong attention to detail, and ability to manage large volumes of incoming phone calls. So, what you'll do to make a difference, answer and direct incoming calls in a professional and courteous manner, take accurate messages and ensure that they're sent to the right person, handle inquiries or questions and provide information to callers as needed, provide general admin support, perform in accordance with system wide competencies, and perform other duties that may be assigned to you. What you'll need, high school diploma or GED, some proven experience as an admin assistant, does not tell you how much. So, again, a little bit of experience required here. If you have medical records experience or some other similar role, make sure you have that on your resume. Also, experience with phone systems and office equipment. Knowledge of medical terminology is preferred, meaning it's not required, but if you have it, let them know. Excellent verbal and written communication. Again, organized and good time management skills, proficiency in Microsoft Office, including Word and Outlook, ability to handle sensitive and confidential information with discretion, and attention to detail and problem solving skills. So if you'll be working at home occasionally or permanently, the internet connection must be obtained through a cable, meaning the cable needs to be plugged into your wall. This is not a position where they want you working over a Wi-Fi router. They anticipate offering an hourly rate between $17.75 if you have no or little experience, all the way up to $23 per hour if you have more experience. That also depends on where you live. So this role is eligible to participate in the annual bonus plan, and that would be 5 to 10% of your actual salary. They do have lots of benefits: medical, vision, dental, 401k, paid life insurance, tuition reimbursement, and a minimum of 18 days of paid time off per year. They're going to give you paid holidays and leave of absence. So lots of paid time off there. And the third work from home position is a customer support 2 position, meaning that you'll have a little bit more than entry level experience. Maybe you've had a year or 2 years of customer service experience. This is fully remote in the US and it is a full-time position. And what you're going to do is work for VSP Vision. They are a major vision insurance company. And under minimal supervision, you're going to provide education and assistance to internal and external customers in a manner that support the achievement of the company's satisfaction, growth, and operational goals. You're going to be the first point of contact in addressing the complex and escalated customer concerns related to changes within the family of companies. So any of those complex questions that the entry-level customer support reps can't answer, those will then be moved up to you and you'll be able to help answer those questions. So you're going to respond to routine and complex telephone or written inquiries from the members or patients, doctors, clients, consumers, and you're going to effectively position messages in a manner that is supportive of divisional and corporate strategies as necessary to ensure that the appropriate resolutions are applied. Now, some of the things you're going to be required to do, depending on which part of the company you work in, you could be working with prescriptions, plans, products, services, and procedures. Just remember, they're always going to provide you complete paid training here if this isn't something you're familiar with doing: online purchasing and e-commerce knowledge, internet knowledge, payment processing. So could be processing some payments here and also collecting some payments, verifying eligibility, providing order status, shipping status, and stock availability, and accurate completion of necessary documentation, letters, and forms processing. So you're going to be demonstrating confidence and skill in guiding customers in order to give them the solution that they need, identify and analyze trends and communicate those to the appropriate parts of the business, utilize in-depth knowledge of policies, procedures, medical terminology, telephone and writing techniques. You're going to have to remain current on all of those changes to those policies and procedures, maintain and organize correspondence to ensure consistent, accurate, and professional responses, assist leadership in providing coaching and policy or procedural support to the customer support representatives. You're going to document performance opportunities acquired through escalated calls or frequent agent interactions. You may create and manage assignments of monthly audit inventory, assist in the functions around complaints and grievances, such as monitoring compliance. You may assist in identifying technical issues through problem duplication and manipulation of customer data. So what they're looking for: 2 to 4 years of customer service experience handling complex issues in a high volume environment, 1 year of taking automatic inbound calls within a call center environment, available to work any shift, including weekends, holidays, and or overnight. So these could be night shifts. Demonstrated effective written communication skills, ability to work independently and within a team, effectively communicate and or coach the customer service reps as necessary, good communication skills, demonstrate ability to learn and support change management, excellent problem solving and critical thinking, ability to work at the computer at least 90% of the time, and ability to work within multiple complex systems. All right, and salary range for this position here, they have it listed as between $17.85 per hour up to $28.88 per hour. And the last company that is highlighted today is Southwest. Now, Southwest is always hiring customer care or customer support agents remotely. They're hiring these off and on. And so I'm going to show you how you find out when these positions are open and also how you're going to apply for these positions. So let me tell you a little bit about the position first. They're going to give you all of the information that you want up front. You're going to communicate with customers by telephone, and you're going to be providing information regarding their airfares, their schedules, routes, flights, and space availability for upcoming travel. These opportunities are available to people who speak both English and Spanish so that they can support those two customers. Now, they're going to pay you starting out $19 per hour with opportunities for overtime and shift pickups. So, some additional shift pickups. Fly for free on any open seat on all domestic Southwest flights, and your dependents will fly free too. Up to 9% company match on your 401k. That's amazing, dollar for dollar per paycheck. An annual profit sharing contribution towards your retirement. So when the company does well, you're going to do well. Competitive health insurance and opportunity to purchase 10% off of Southwest Airlines common stock. So great benefits there to start out with. They do have some videos here where you can learn a little bit more about these positions. This lady talks about how it feels for her to work remotely. You can go ahead and check those out. And then let's go down here where they tell you more about this position and what you need. You do need to be at least 18 years or older at the time of the application, authorized to work in the US, able to work remotely, able to work various shifts and or overtime, including some nights, weekends, and holidays. They are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this position is also a union position. So you do have to bid for your work schedule and vacation time every other month. And then you can trade off shifts with other reps. Over here, they tell you you need a high school diploma or GED. This is an entry-level position, so only entry-level experience, developing skills and knowledge in person and or virtual customer service, strong proficiency in performing multiple software functions. So you may not need any experience. You may be able to apply without experience or just a little bit of experience here. You do have to be able to pass all required pre-employment background clearances and able to sit for 8 hours a day and wear a headset. If you need a suggestion for a headset, I'll put one down below in the description that's had very good ratings. And you need the ability to type or use a computer keyboard with sufficient speed and accuracy to perform job duties. So what's going to happen here? You're going to need perfect attendance for the 8-week training period. That is going to have to be in Dallas, Texas. So you do need to be able to take off 8 weeks to be able to do that in-person training in Dallas, Texas, followed by 6 weeks of remote training at home in a remote work environment. And the training is going to be paid. I don't know if you have to pay for your accommodations or if they're going to pay for your hotel once they hire you. That is something that you'll want to check out for sure with the recruiter. Reps must arrange and maintain their own internet service. However, they are going to give you $75 per month to help pay for that. Training in a classroom style setting. And then you'll have to maintain a quiet area in your work location so that you are able to take an average of 100 calls per shift. Now, how do you apply for this position? Well, right here it says, when does the customer care rep role open? And according to this, they want you to join their talent community. And then from there, you're going to go ahead and get the latest updates on when new positions become available. So you're going to click on this talent community here, and then you're going to put in all the information that it asks you for. May ask you for a resume and cover letter, as well as all of your contact information. And then when a position comes open, then they will reach out to you. They have some additional frequently asked questions here that you can check out if you're interested. And if for some reason these positions are not available when you see this video, I am going to put instructions on how to either apply for these positions or how you can find these companies' official career pages so that you can go back and look for very similar positions, because these companies do tend to hire off and on for the same jobs, and they'll even take down a posting and put up a new posting for the same job in the same day sometimes, just because they've reached their quota on a particular posting. Now, if you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment this emoji. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.